Hey guys, we're going to be learning how to make a glistening pad, celestial sounding pad in FL Studio just using stock plugins from FL Studio. Now if this sounds a little familiar, I recreated the opening sequence of Krypton from Hans Zimmer's soundtrack from Man of Steel, and it sounds pretty similar, and that's the effect that you're getting. So we're going to just start up a new project here. Okay, so we're going to open up 3xOSC, and we're going to put we're going to turn off these two, and we're just going to have one. And we're going to put this down to 12 because we don't want it too high. You'll see later on. We're going to go to this wrench here, click the arpeggiator, but click on the question mark so it could be random, and set this to sustain 4. That way it gives you a more wider sound. So if you, let's say, do a chord pattern, I'm just going to do an E minor here. It doesn't sound like much, but let's put it up to a range of 3. And then we slow it down a little bit more. Yeah, it doesn't sound like too much, but we'll see. It's gonna sound good. So now we're gonna put in this envelope. And now, I'll probably just slow this down a little bit more. I remember it's tempo dependent, so if it's like, make sure your tempo is not too high when you're doing it, so that way you can slow it down. Okay, now we go to the mixer and we send it to 1. Oh, it's an Orion 1, so we're gonna go to the slot and put on fruity flanges. And then we're gonna add a reverb plugin. I'm gonna use Ambience. It's a free plugin, so you don't have to worry about getting some premium reverb plugin. This is just all free. So we're gonna see how this sounds. Now it can get a bit loud, especially when you start putting reverbs in there. So you just probably either turn down the volume from here or from the reverb itself. So I'm just gonna turn it down from the reverb. And okay, it's sounding pretty good. So now we need a bass sound. So even though that's shimmering in the background, you want to make sure you have a bass sound so you can get proper chord patterns and stuff. So we're going to insert another 3xOSC, and we're going to just turn this off for now. And we're going to, it sounds good already, so we're just going to put this to number 1. And we'll go here. Put on the envelope, take out the sustain, and put the attack more. So, okay, where's my, oh, I just put that on the, oh, I put that on the master track, so I'm just gonna put that, remove these. Insert 1, 3 flanges. And we actually want to put the ambience on a different track. So what we're going to do, put the reverb plugin here and route these 2 tracks from the master to this 3rd one here. That way you don't, that way it's under one reverb versus having multiple ones. So here we go. Sounds pretty good. So we're gonna just put some detune that way. Nothing too fancy. Now we're gonna go insert, layer, where's it, layer, and we're gonna set these 2 together so they'll play assignment together. So we select these 2, press set children, and now when you make a chord pattern, wait, turn on. Probably lower this the shimmering pad down so it's not too loud. It's more in the background. and probably increase the attack so it's not going to be too sharp. So yeah. Gotta make sure this hold is longer. Wait, that's not the one. Yeah, so it's this one. We're gonna put the hold a little longer, so it's gonna last. So now you get that nice pad effect. Obviously, this is just a very bass sounding thing, so you can obviously add more stuff to it. You can probably add another arpeggiated sound to it. So you can probably change this to put this to none, so we just replicate the chords you're making. Just go up here, put this here, set children, and probably offset the arpeggiator probably to a faster thing, so it's more shimmering. And there you go. That's how you make a glistening celestial padding sound, just using simply the in-house plugins, the stock plugins, and doesn't even take up that much memory, which is pretty great. The only thing you have to worry about though is that you will be coming across a high polyphony count, but I suppose if you have a good system in this, you don't really have to worry about this. So yeah, and also I'm going to show you how it sounds in another application in the song.